We need to pray for our president. President Trump. Now this is the epicenter of today's news. President Trump is walking a tightrope right now, a balancing act. He is trying so hard to beat this virus. At the same time, he is trying to keep America from literally entering a depression worse than the Great Depression. Pray he listens to the good doctors around him, but also that he receives wisdom from heaven. That is the only way we are going to beat this thing. Going back to work next week, I feel, is too soon. But I also know that we cannot, as a country, go on total and complete lockdown for 3 months. And I'm going to explain to you why we can't. Pray that God would give him wisdom on the right decisions. These are very hard decisions to make. And he has to receive wisdom from heaven. As Trump recently said in an article, the cure cannot be worse than the problem. So is Trump right? Is Trump wrong? Should we be open by Easter? I want you to hear me out. This is tough. If we all went on lockdown completely for 3 months, there would not be an America to come back to. There won't be an economy. Small businesses would be gone. Even if the government is giving them great loans, they won't be able to pay them back. They would have to start over from scratch with no capital. During the Great Depression, the unemployment rate was 15 to 20%. Unemployment in this scenario would hit 30%. No money, no food, our currency would be broken. China would just about rule the world at that point. And Trump, President Trump, he knows it all. He knows all of this. You gotta think about this for a moment. COVID-19 is a war. COVID-19 is a war against the free market systems. It is a war against capitalism. It is communist countries that survive and thrive through this. They'll just print more money and start their businesses again with someone else. They are the ones, the communist countries, the government, they're the ones that decide who have the businesses. They can just keep money flowing, whether small businesses are open or not. The Chinese feds are talking about printing 8 trillion of their fake money and just restarting all the businesses. We cannot do that in America. Our financial system would go under. And it seems like the Democrats know that. They have taken a bad thing and twisted it, seemingly to bring America to its knees. President Trump understands we are in wartime. We are in a war with COVID-19. And he has to make wartime decisions. How many millions of lives have been lost on the battlefield to protect America so that America wouldn't go under? Oh, so Zach, are you saying we just let the sick, the elderly, the immunocompromised die? No, the thought of that absolutely breaks my heart. This isn't China, at least not yet anyways. We need to develop a refined public health strategy. There are talks that there may be different rules for different age brackets. That's a good thought. That's a good possibility. There have not been anything presented in concrete yet, but that's a good idea. Possibly people at the highest risk continuing to stay home, people at the lowest risk continuing to work, people that have had it, that have beat it, that have the antibodies for it can go back to work. And maybe another thing built into there that if you are 60 and older and your immune system is compromised, you should not be made to go back to work. These are the tough decisions that we're dealing with.